because of the mother.
Holy mother of all the mothers in the
Yeah.
whole motherland. What up, y'all? It's April G. Showers back at y'all with a reaction. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody else has dissed Dumb Genius. Oh, Gene. Oh, David. My boy. CLC. Now, there is a backstory to this that I will try to summarize quickly, okay? So I was live one night and CLC and one of his friends came into my live chat. His friend is Average Joe. That's what he goes by on YouTube. So, I had listened to, reacted to several of CLC's songs. I thought he was dope. Very, very talented. We got to talking about the Gene team. Different people, including myself, were explaining to CLC and his friend who the Gene team is and what all had transpired between myself and the Gene team. I let them hear my diss track to the Gene team and all that stuff. And CLC said, "Oh, I want to diss him," and I'm like, "Well, that's up to you. You know what I mean? If you want to, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Then a day or two later, couple days later, I get a message saying CLC had changed his mind. He was not gonna diss Gene, which that didn't bother me. I mean, I never asked him to, but he said he was gonna be neutral, and that did kind of really bother me at the time because, and this is just my point of view, I don't see how anybody can be neutral when we're dealing with people like the Gene team. Liars, frauds, fakes, people who support pedos, people who support racists, people who dox people, people who, I mean, they've done make a mockery of recovery and addiction and people dying of addiction and I mean, the list is endless of the fuck shit that the Gene team has done and continues to do. Okay? So I just couldn't understand how someone could be neutral. And then I heard that CLC had actually talked to Gene. And of course, Gene was being fake as fuck because that's who he is. But CLC, he barely knew me, he barely knew Gene, so he believed Gene's lies. And that's what, he decided he was just going to be neutral and focus on other stuff, and that, that's fine. And I just said, that's fine, do whatever you want, but personally, I just can't associate with or rock with anybody that associates with, is friends with, is cool with, is neutral to, whatever you want to call it, the G team and their disgusting, vile fuck shit. I just can't. That's just me. Well, then about a week and a half later, I get messages from two different people, one being CLC, letting me know that CLC is now going to diss Gene because CLC took it upon himself to do his own research, which was very, very, very smart of CLC to do that. And if you're going to diss somebody, you should do your research before you diss them. So when you diss them, you're bringing facts into the diss. not just made up bullshit. Because anybody can sit down with a pen and paper and make up just random bullshit about people and rap it. I mean, let's be real. So, CLC dropped the Gene disc Sunday, which I wish I could have reacted to it when it first dropped, but I've been really sick the last few days and hadn't been able to do any reactions or anything like that. So I'm super excited. Now, the title of this disc is a bar, boys. The story of Gene Pontecorvo. Now, if you don't know who Gene Pontecorvo is, watch The Sopranos, okay? And in The Sopranos, Gene Pontecorvo ends up hanging himself. So, you see what CLC is saying there and did there just in the title alone? I love it. I love it. Oh, all right, y'all. As always, I will provide the link in the description box. So please be sure to click on that link. Go watch, like, comment, share, subscribe. All that wonderful stuff. After my reaction, it is 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Hells to the yeah. I am excited. Alright, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. Let's get it. The lyrics are in the description box, so I will be looking at those while I'm listening. Let's get it.
It's about to be a surgical spring. You told me you don't duck smoke.
He said, you told me you don't duck smoke. I guess we'll see, won't we? I guess we'll see if old Gene will respond. La da dee da da da.
I want to test that claim. It's all love, and this don't involve April.
He said it's all love, and this don't involve April. So, Gene, if you watch this disc has nothing to do with me. It doesn't involve me. He decided not to diss you. But then he did his own research on your bitch ass. And it didn't take him but a damn week, if that, to realize what kind of bitch-made motherfucker you are. And your team. Let's hear that part again.
It's all love, and this don't involve April. But I ain't fuck with the people you've shown support to on your team.
He said, I don't fuck with the people that you choose to support on your team. Me neither. And I don't fuck with you either, Gene. None of you.
April. But I ain't fuck with the people you've shown support to on your team. This, that. Cut the head out the snake joint.
Black, my skin is black.
God forgive me. For I know what I do. I'm steering clear of claims that I put square on our list. Just my pocket change will get Gene a better fit. But put that to the side, I'd rather get straight to splits. One diss and I'll give you the space you need to exist.
I'm steering clear of claims that had put square on a list. Just my pocket change would get Gene a better fit. That's a double. Gene the person, but you put change in like your blue jeans. You get it. But put that to the side. I'd rather get straight to slits. One diss and I'll give you the space you need to exist. bitch.
The side, I'd rather get straight to splits. One diss, and I'll give you the space you need to exist. You fucked a porn actress, I heard you got sick of shit, cause she cheated on you. Another dude came, she split it, now
She's not a porn actress. I do have to correct that. She's a dirty prostitute whore. There's a difference. Definitely not a porn actress or porn star. She just turns on her phone camera and records herself fucking and sucking and getting sucked and all kind of nasty shit. And she's like 600 pounds. Seriously, she's like 5'2", 5'3", and when somebody says she weighed like 600 pounds, she goes, I don't weigh 600 pounds. I only weigh 527 or something like that. But 500 and something pounds. And she's a CI, a confidential informant, a snitch. And she gave up her kid to do meth. But she's just a dirty whore, not a porn actress. But still. And they've never even met in person, bruh. So either A, it's a fake internet relationship just for views and clicks. B, they're too broke to make the trip to see each other because he lives in Texas and she lives in Tennessee. Or C, I mean, look at her. Who would willingly want to fuck that for free? Alright.
Rather get straight to splits. One diss, and I'll give you the space you need to exist. You fucked a porn actress, I heard you got sick of shit, cause she cheated on you. Another dude came, she split it, now porn actress, I heard you got sick of shit, cause she cheated on you. Another dude came, she split it, now she...
So the lyrics say you fucked a porn actress, I heard you got sick as shit. And then in parentheses it says the proof is in the ad-libs. And I'm trying to understand what the ad-libs are saying.
Actress, I heard you got sick of shit, cause she cheated on you. Another dude came, she split it, now she runs it.
I don't know what he's saying or whoever that is in the ad-libs. I don't know what they're saying. So, whoever knows, let me know in the comments or in the live chat. I am live right now, by the way.
I heard you got sick of shit, cause she cheated on you. Another dude came, she split it, now she runs his whole brand.
Something about through it all. Something through it all. Something.
The space you need to exist. You fucked a porn actress, I heard you got sick of shit, cause she cheated on you. Another dude came, she split it, now she runs his whole brand. Gene dancing around like he lit. She touched more money than him, guess depends on how you spit.
He said, you fucked a porn actress, I heard you got sick as shit, cause she cheated on you. Another dude came, she split. And now she runs his whole brand. Gene dance around like he lit. She touched more money than him. Guess that depends on how you spit.
I heard you got sick of shit, cause she cheated on you. Another dude came, she split it, now she runs his whole brand. Gene dancing around like he lit. She touched more money than him, guess depends on how you spit. Gene date her cause his ex don't want him, a single dad thing. Most say green from bird porn, hell of a bag thing. You pissed on don't want him, a single dad thing. Most say green from bird porn, hell of a bag thing. You pissed on square grave, talking like he dead and buried. But we thought you was a crackhead tweaking out a cemetery.
Damn! He said Gene dated cause his ex don't want him, a single dad thing. Most they grieve from birds porn, hell of a bad thing. You piss on Square's grave talking like he dead and buried. But we thought you was a crackhead tweaking at a cemetery. What's so funny about that is Gene used to and went to prison for selling crack. And he had children to sell crack for him. And he really was a crackhead. But when he went to that cemetery, in front of that freshly dug grave of some innocent person who had just passed away, how disgusting is that, just for clicks and views? He was dressed as a pastor and drinking alcohol, his liquor. "Where's my liquor?" as he would say. And he would look around, because he lives in Houston, Texas. So he would look around before he'd take a drink and pretending like that freshly dug grave was square. Now, even though I can't stand squares, bitch ass, it still wasn't right. Wrong is wrong and right is right. And it wasn't right. Just saying. But that was fire. You piss on square grave talking like you dead and buried, but we thought you was a crackhead tweaking at a cemetery.
Her grave talking like he dead and buried, but we thought you was a crackhead tweaking at a cemetery. But I'm glad that you support her, cause I would be demeaned. Imagine my girl put her body out for all us to see. Actually, I see the plot, she fat and ugly it seems. You think you pay for her OnlyFans, smart thinking Gene. You support Wyatt Dawson after drama unfurled, after he told 30 people gang rape a little girl.
So after he said, "We thought you was a crackhead tweaking at a cemetery," he said, "But I'm glad that you support her, cause I would be demeaned. Imagine my girl put her body out for all of us to see. Actually, I see the plot. She fat and ugly, it seems. You think who'd pay for her OnlyFans? Smart thinking, G. You support Wyatt Dawson after drama unfurled, after he told 30 people gang R-word a little girl." For those who don't know, Wyatt Dawson is Books for Moses. He's lost several YouTube channels, but he just keeps making other ones. And he's threatened to kill people, R-word different women in different communities, R-word different people's children. And the one he's talking about right here is JM's daughter. And I remember when he said that shit, and he went as far as to say he wanted to R-word her, slit her throat, kill her, and wear her skin, and go knock on JM's door wearing his daughter's skin. Now, Books is a bad alcoholic, and he only says that type of stuff when he's drunk. In saying that, that's no excuse, because he's aware that he has said that shit, and he still continues to drink too much and say shit like that. And if the Gene team was really his friend, instead of enabling him by cash-apping him money and encouraging others to cash-app him money so he can get beer, because he straight says on his live streams, "Hit my cash app so I could go give me some beer." Keystone, to be exact. And people do it. They send him money on Cash App for beer. And I'm thinking, well, damn, maybe I should start saying, "Hey, I need some gin, vodka, whatever. Hit my Cash App." And see, the GT thinks that that is perfectly okay because he's being honest. And they say that what I do when I go live and I do donation reaction requests, that's e-begging and scamming people. Please make that make sense. And they say the reason it's e-begging and scamming people. And the Gene team are not the only ones who have said it. Other troll communities have said it as well. Is because I used to, before I started getting trolled very, very extremely badly last May, I would go live and I would tell whoever was in my live exactly what I needed the money for. And I thought that that was a good thing. And I was just being real and being honest. But apparently, there's some sort of YouTube unspoken rule that you're not supposed to do that. And if you do that, you're a low-cal and a e-beggar and a scammer. So I don't, when I'm live and I do the donation reaction requests, now I don't go into detail about why I need the money or nothing like that, because I know at least one or two of them is always watching me, always. If not screen recording me or sniping me. Sorry, but what I do with someone paying for a music reaction and then I do the music reaction, that's called a business transaction. Getting up here saying, give me money for beer or weed or drugs or whatever, that's e-begging. I'm sorry, but it is. And he has a job. He door dashes. So, and YouTube is my job, plus my store that I run on eBay. And people can laugh all they want about YouTube being my job, but look at the thousands, if not millions, of creators that's on YouTube that has turned it into a business and a brand, and that's how they make money. And that's my goal for me and my son, so I can provide for him and myself, since I can't physically work anymore. I could, sink to the level of Bird and be a dirty whore and sell my body. But I'm not going to do that. Because unlike her, I care about my son and how that would affect him more than money.
Me to imagine Mike at tweak a bag thing. You pissed on square grave, talking like he dead and buried. But we thought you was a crackhead tweaking at a cemetery. But I'm glad that you support her, cause I would be to me to imagine my girl put her body out for all us to see. Actually, I see the plot, she fat and ugly it seems. You think you pay for her OnlyFans, smart thinking Gene. You support why a doll snapped the drama unfurled. After he told 30 people, gang rape a little girl. Try to come through, we gonna make sure that he die, bitch. Spot a man on the wall, you see how this side grips. Cock and burn racist, but you roll with them. Listen, now I know your mom ain't racist, bitch, because she raised a victim.
Damn!
Sure that he died, bitch. Spot gang rape a little girl. Try to come through, we gonna make sure that he died, bitch. Spot a man on the wall, you see how this side grips. Cock and burn racist, but you roll with them. Listen, now I know your mom ain't racist, bitch, because she raised a victim.
Damn! He said, talking about books, after he told 30 people to gang grape a little girl, he said, try it, come through. We gonna make sure that he die, bitch. Spider-Man on the wall, you see how this side grips. That's a bar. Confirmed racist, but you roll with him. Listen, I know your mom ain't raised a bitch because she raised a victim. Damn!
sure that he died, bitch. Spot a man on the wall, you see how this side grips. Cock and burn racist, but you roll with them, listen. Now I know your mom ain't racist, bitch, because she raised a victim. Sparks from the sticks, so watch our Roman candle him. Listen up, full deck, so watch our Roman candle him. You so watch our Roman candle him. Listen up, full deck, so watch our Roman candle him. You
the wordplay with Roman he said sparks from the stick, so watch how I Roman candle him. Sparks from the stick, watch how I Roman candle him. Like the firework, a Roman candle. The spark, flies out. You get it? Then he said, less than a full deck. So watch how I roam and can deal him. Watch how I roam and can deal him. Like a deck of cards. Watch how I roam and can deal him. DEAL.
so watch our Roman candle him. Let's race a bitch because she raised a victim. Sparks from the sticks, so watch our Roman candle him. Listen up, full deck, so watch our Roman candle him. You do what you posted, no mannequin, watch me handle him. Take an arm for your handouts, you do what you posted, no mannequin, watch me handle him. Take an arm for your handouts, now I dismantle him. Billy called you racial slur, now he in your streams. Could have more pride than you, but that don't make sense to me. That upchurch your racism, do it rightfully, Gene. But Iceman told you he called you a thing that I won't repeat.
Damn, CLC, you really did do your research, homie. He said, Billy called you a racial slur. Now he's in your streams? Could have had more pride than you, but that don't make no sense to me. At Up Church for Racism, do it rightfully, Gene. But Iceman told you he called you a thing that I won't repeat. And it's facts. He says something about Up Church saying the N-word, which me personally, I don't agree with that either. However, he's totally cool with Hellbilly, which is who I think he's referring to when he says Billy. But Hellbilly has said the N-word more times than I can count. Bird has said it. I mean, he supports Johnny Gobble, who's a racist. He supports a lot of people who are racist, but wants to go at Up Church for saying the N-word in a song, and it wasn't racial at all, the context of it. But again, I don't think a white person, any white person ever, should say the N-word. That's my personal opinion. But what CLC just said is facts. And he's basically saying, Gene, you're a fucking hypocrite. You got people on your streams and your team that use racial slurs all the fucking time, but you gonna go at Up Church. And that's why he said, at Up Church for Racism, but then after that he said, do it rightfully, Gene. Like, if you gonna go at Up Church for it, go at everybody for it. You know what I mean? Come on. They're a bunch of hypocrites, all of them.
Racism, do it right. Could for your handouts, now I dismantle him. Billy called you racial slur, now he in your streams. Could have more pride than you, but that don't make sense to me. That upchurch your racism, do it rightfully, Gene. But Iceman told you he called you a thing that I won't repeat. Buddy on your squad, maybe in me, but that just seemed wild. You wish
Iceman is not on Gene team. Hasn't been in about a year. It's been about a year now. Now, see, it used to be Iceman and Gene. They were, the leader and co-leader, whatever, of the Gene team. And Bird used to be a member of Workyverse, which is a huge troll group. And Bird put out Iceman's criminal record and all kind of crazy shit. And doxed him and all kind of shit. And to this day, she still denies it and blames somebody else for doing it. But I saw the videos that say otherwise. So, what had happened was somebody, I believe it was Square, it was either Square, Bird, or her sister Berlinetta, called Iceman's PO, probation officer, and told them that he was doing drugs or what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. And so Iceman got called in to do a random drug screen, and I think he got caught trying to use someone else's piss or something. This is all what I've heard. I don't know it to be a fact, but I do know his probation officer called him in, and I do know after that he had to go to jail. So then Iceman was in jail for, I don't remember if it was 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, but he was in jail. And during his jail time, Bird, she did get kicked out of the Workyverse for her fuck shit, and ended up being the first lady of the Gene team. And that's how it's been ever since. They fucked Iceman over very badly. Gene and Iceman were supposedly really, 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 really good friends. And they fucked him over really, really bad. So, now I'm not saying Iceman is perfect by any means, because I know he's not. But I'm just talking about this particular situation. So,
Buddy on your squad, maybe in me, but that just seem wild. You wish death on these clowns, so they joining your team now. And maybe in me, but that just seem wild. You wish death on these clowns, so they joining your team now. And
he said you wish death on these clowns, so they joining your team now.
maybe in me, but that just seem wild. You wish death on these clowns, so they joining your team now. And no hard feelings, you straight in, always it's peace found. If I wish death on someone, I'ma make sure they bleed out. No allegations, only questions, keep.
Damn, they wish death on me, and that live stream is still up. Bird said it first, Gene followed suit, and then Square followed suit, and all three of them told me to go die. Gene told me I needed to get on hospice and die already, bitch, and just all kind of shit. And that live stream where they said all that shit to me when I was up there cussing them the fuck out, I never wished death on any of them, but it is what it is.
Death on these clowns, so they joining your team now. And no hard feelings, you straight in, always it's peace found. If I wish death on someone, I'ma make sure they bleed out. No allegations, only questions, keep it 100. Are we even sure those kids of his, he really wanted? You not being a good example, Bird not mentally stable. Cause deal or no deal, meth Ringo's first case on her table. Asked me to join a live and oh get online and diss me, but all the
What? Hold on, go back.
no allegations, only questions, keep it 100. I wish death on some joining your team now. And no hard feelings, you straight in, always it's peace found. If I wish death on someone, I'ma make sure they bleed out. No allegations, only questions, keep it 100. Are we even sure those kids of his, he really.
Damn, he said no allegations, only questions, keep it 100. Are we even sure those kids of his he really wanted?
No allegations, only questions, keep it 100. Are we even sure those kids of his, he really wanted? You not being a good example, Bird not mentally stable. Cause deal or no deal, meth Ringo's first case on her table.
Damn, you not being a good example, Bird not mentally stable. Cause deal or no deal, meth ring was the first case on her table. Damn. Cause she got caught manufacturing and doing meth and gave up her kid to her mother to finish raising him. Ugh. They make me sick, bruh.
Good example, but not mentally stable. Cause deal or no deal, meth Ringo's first case on her table. Asked me to join a live and he'll get online and diss me. But all of Gene's talking, gonna leave his family 6 feet. I know.
Ask me to join a live and he'll get online and diss me. But all of Gene's talking, gonna leave his family 6 feet. Oh my God. Asked me to join a live so he could diss me. But all his talking gonna leave his family 6 feet. The obvious meaning, all his talking, running his motherfucking mouth is gonna leave his family 6 feet in the ground. You get that? But if you split up the word talking, all his tall kin, T-A-L-L space K-I-N, his tall kin, like kin folks, like family, is gonna leave his family 6 feet. If you're 6 feet tall, you're fucking tall. So his tall kin, but then his tall kin. Oh my God.
And he'll get online and diss me. But all of Gene's talking, gonna leave his family 6 feet. I know it'll diss me, I'm gonna say I'm obnoxious. Say I snaked on Abel till Joe had gave me the context. I've watched your little streams, but with rap you've got complacent. He moonwalking, taking steps backwards for entertainment.
Ooh, I know what he'll diss me on. Go say I'm obnoxious. Say I snaked on April till Joe gave me context. I've watched your little streams, but with rap you've got complacent. He moonwalking, taking steps backwards for entertainment. Damn! R.I.P. Michael Jackson. Oh my God. He pulled a 8 Mile. Like, I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom. I do have a friend named Cheddar Bob who shot it. Like, he pulled a fucking B rabbit. I already know what he's gonna diss me on. Go say I'm obnoxious. Say I snaked on April till Joe and gave me context.
No deal, meth Ringo's first case on her table. Asked me to join a live and he'll get online and diss me. But all of Gene's talking, gonna leave his family 6 feet. I know it'll diss me, I'm gonna say I'm obnoxious. Say I snaked on Abel till Joe had gave me the context. I've watched your little streams, but with rap you've got complacent. He moonwalking, taking steps backwards for entertainment. I really hate it cause he is playing a game that dangerous. We saved if I click on the square, add this to playlist. I don't think you get it, game that dangerous. Moonwalking, taking steps backwards for entertainment. I really hate it cause he is playing a game that dangerous. We saved if I click on the square, add this to playlist.
He said I really hate it cause he's playing a game that dangerous. We saved if we click on this square, add this to playlist.
Cause he is playing a game that dangerous. We taking steps backwards for entertainment. I really hate it cause he is playing a game that dangerous. We saved if I click on the square, add this to playlist. I don't think you get it, Gene, I thrive in the drama. They mad, you got them bothered, I'm here for the trauma. That better than some kids that need to be fostered. New baby mama laid out weekly and what, out of pocket dollars. Feel sorry for me, I'm blaming a cousin early. And I'ma have to sit with this body weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, I love that movie. He said, I don't think that you get it, Gene. I thrive in the drama. They mad you got them bothered? I'm here for the trauma. That better than some kids that need to be fostered. New baby mama. Laid out weekly and what, out of pocket dollars. Feel sorry for me. I'm blamming at Cousin Early. No, I'ma have to sit with this body weekend at Bernie's. Oh, he's saying he just bodied Gene. He killed him. And now he's gonna have to sit with his body like weekend at Bernie's where they carry old dude's dead body around. Come on, bruh.
They mad, you got them bothered, I'm here for the trauma. That better than some kids that need to be fostered. New baby mama laid out weekly and what out of pocket dollars. Feel sorry for me, I'm blaming a cousin early, and I'ma have to sit with his body weekend at Bernie's. We just gonna rip it back layer by layer, piece by piece. This is the jab, the hook comes later. It's all love though. Lucas.
Wow. Hope somebody go fuck that bitch while she's sleeping.
This is Books for Moses talking.
And she have a nigger, baby.
Now, Books is black, just so y'all know. It's a black person that said that word, but still.
Jam, I hope your daughter get raped. I hope whoever raped her record it so I can send it to you and laugh at that shit. Wow. Girl, what you doing here? Who is you? Talking about some wow. Shut your faggot ass up. I said I hope JM daughter gets raped. I didn't say wow. I said I hope somebody like break into her house and fuck her against her will. Cause like that's his daughter and he doesn't protect her. Like I hope somebody fuck your daughter, JM, like against her will. I hope somebody viciously, I hope Kyle Ray Vickery put your daughter in a closet and rape her like he said he was gonna do square. Like to tell you the truth, I don't really know fucked up people on the internet. Like I know Kyle, so if I put your daughter's address out there.
Books, all the people that you hang around with is fucked up. And those ain't really your friends. Just saying.
Kyle Ray Mustard Squirrel might go rape your daughter, bro. Like, to tell you the truth, he's a white dude with sick ass intent. I mean, he said he raped Square. I'm pretty sure he don't have no qualms and no cord raping the shit out of your daughter till her eyeballs bleed and sending you a picture.
And it even gets, whoa, hold up, 50? And it even gets worse than that with all the stuff that Book said. Makes me sick just listening to that again. I remember when he very first said it. And at that time, Workyverse and them hated my gut. But because, as I said earlier, right is right and wrong is wrong, I don't know if I sent it to JM or Fusion, somebody from Workyverse. It was either JM or Fusion, or maybe both. I sent them a screenshot of a name and a number to call to report what Books had said. Because although at that point, like I said, Workyverse hated my guts. And at that point, I was not part of the G team either. I was just fighting all these hundreds and hundreds of trolls by myself, pretty much. But like I said, right's right, wrong's wrong. And although we weren't getting along at the time, I felt it in my soul, in my spirit. It was like God was leading me to share that information with JM or get that information to JM as quick as possible, and I did. Bruh, I'm sitting here thinking of all the shit he said. I want to like go all the way back and listen to the whole thing again. From the title to the end where he just talked. He said this was just a jab. The hook comes later. That's a double. Because he's saying what I said in this is just a little light jab. Just a little tap. It wasn't no hook. You know, like a right hook, you get it. He said the hook comes later. And then if you notice, in this diss track, there is no hook. There's no chorus. There's no hook. So, I guess he's just, I don't know. I guess he's waiting to see if Gene responds. Which I definitely think Gene should respond. I mean, Gene, you're supposedly, you know, so experienced in all this as far as rap. You claim to be, but after I reacted to your diss and then I saw yours and Bird's reaction to my reaction, it showed me y'all don't know a whole lot about hip-hop / music in general. Just saying. But this was fire. Holy mother of the jeans in a body bag again, mothers in the hole. Get his funky ass up out of here, motherland. Bitches. Oh, Gene Pontecorvo. CLC saying you did this to yourself, homie. And that's why at the beginning he said this doesn't involve April. You did this to yourself, Gene. You bitch ass. And I agree. Bravo, CLC, for doing your research. This was phenomenal. Definitely how a diss track is supposed to be. Absolutely fire and absolutely loved it. And yes, 100% CLC bodied the fuck out of Gene. So Gene, don't bitch out. And don't scam your viewers out of money for studio time again when you're gonna record it on your fucking phone. That was fucked up. You gotta respond, Gene. There ain't no way around it. He came with nothing but facts other than Burr being a porn actress. She's definitely not an actress. She's a dirty hooker, whore, prostitute, hoe, cocksucker. Literally. I mean, I could keep going. She's a $5 holla. But anyway, this was a million times better than Gene's la-di-da, in my opinion. Y'all, comment below y'all's thoughts. What did y'all think of the title, the beat, the lyrics, the bars, the wordplay, the rhyme schemes, cadence? Just everything, bruh. He said so much, I'm still trying to process it all. Shit. And you know what's fucked up? Is CLC said so much about Gene, but there's still so much more you could say about him. But anyway, yeah, y'all tell me y'all's thoughts out of CLC here's diss track and Gene's diss track. Whose do y'all like better? Who do you think got the W between the two? What y'all think of my reaction / attempt at a breakdown? Be real. Be respectful, please, but be real. The link's to the description box, y'all. Please click on that link. Go watch it, like it, comment on it, share it, subscribe to CLC. Please like this video on your way out. A lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel, y'all. Alright, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in just a little bit. Peace out.